So it's going to be Sparg0 here, sitting down, fighting Monte as we get into this game 1 against in Pokemon Stadium 2.
Woo! Every set is a hot set of Flash Flood. The only thing that could cool down these hot sets is a Flash Flood. And Sparg0 and Monte coming out swinging. 44%. That big sword is indeed the answer early. 15 seconds in, 20 seconds in, and Monte's already looking like gonna be down 1 stock.
Sparg0 definitely a player that tends to heat up through losers and make a big run as long as he hasn't doing with like MKLeo down there.
Right.
Coming in angry into this set with a ton of momentum. It's up to Monte to try to stymie this tide.
And early on, not looking great. This big sword, not getting hit with both of those hits, but managing to get a little hits here and there is Monte. The onslaught of Sparg0, it's terrifying for sure, but you guys currently are sitting in the same spot in bracket, have both fought your way to be in this position, so there's no reason why Monte should not believe that he could win this set.
Yeah, Monte top 50 in the world as well, so no stranger to the limelight. But Sparg0 been here for a long, long time. Continues to let it shine with that cross slash, letting that limit rip, but now does not have a jump off stage here, and he is not going to make it back.
Nah, very close though. Maybe could have with an air dodge, but Monte was right there with any sort of punish and getting a grab early percent combo with these up airs. Still got a lot of ground to make up, but managing to do so pretty easily with Game & Watch.
50% on the board, but limit is coming up sooner than later. Sparg0 is looking for it. He's going to get it here off stage, hoping not to burn it. He does not, so he's going to have that speed buff for a little while longer. Looking for a cross slash or a blade beam, but does not want Monte to bucket it.
The very limited end leg on that cross slash led to a miss on the first swing, but that second swing is going to connect and give Sparg0 the 2-stock-to-1 lead and continuing to push that advantage. Nah, screw that bomb.
But back on deck here, but a down tilt going to send Sparg0 off stage. You're going to immediately have to let it burn. Great edge guard coming in from Monte, but he does not go for the back air off stage, huh?
Nah, doesn't seem to be super confident in where Sparg0 was going to go. You know, he only had 1 line path to that ledge, but managing to rack up the damage and take that stock with that nair off the top. Monte's still keeping it close.
I love seeing the aggressive chase from Monte there too. Had mostly been sharking with those up airs, those nairs low in the last couple of sets we've seen. So getting up after Sparg0 so he couldn't put out that down air is how you stay alive in this game 1. But Sparg0 coming alive again with that cross slash.
And now we have the definitive back air is going to take care of those forward airs, and the back air is not. Never mind. It was a convincing ledge trump into back air, but it was not going to take that first stock. Monte has the survivability. We've seen it before, and it is coming in handy in this first game. Game & Watch may be light, but he might not survive this cross slasher coming in from Sparg0. It is imminent. I feel it. Uh-oh. Never mind.
Immediately noping out of there. He does not want to deal with the ledge trap, and instead he's going to let an up air rip. It's still not enough on this light Game & Watch, and you don't want to give Monte too many opportunities, especially with a character as vulnerable off stage as Cloud. This can be robbed from Sparg0 if he continues to be forced into the corner.
And here is that incredible ledge guardian that we have seen time and time again from Monte. Great parry on that back air. Crazy parry. That's something you don't really do very often, but that back air, that down air, knowing that the shield was just low enough that the only option was to parry, unable to do so, and taking that first game over Monte. But not, it was still a very, very close set. First game, really close.
I just want to call out too, Sparg0 had not pressured on shield with down air at all that game. He was continuing to use the bears that we're so used to, and instead opted for a down air when he needed it the most to mix up the parry timing, and that is why Sparg0 is up 1-0 here in this set. I love such a late adjustment in that game.
It's great stuff. But still, the level of competition that we're seeing from Monte is truly awesome. Like, this guy is showing out and making a statement. Even that first game, incredibly close, and a lot of the same as these two exchange blows at the start of this second game.
Sparg0 came in that game really hot too. Was playing very hot beginning the game, had a lot of momentum, but Monte started to stymie it as the game went on, so you feel good about it going into this game too. You immediately run it back to Pokemon Stadium, but Sparg0 getting right back to work and getting another golf swing to take that first stock.
Yeah, that was it. That was a tough one. That is a very strong up smash, and Sparg0 is going to take a convincing lead in this second game. Monte trying to push to a ledge guard situation where he's been so successful, but Sparg0 not letting it happen.
Going blue again is Sparg0. He's looking to hold that for as long as he can. Just try to find that limit cross slash, but Monte interrupting to get back to stage. Still has not been able to find a ton of momentum here going on, and Sparg0 just continues to pile on more up Bs than Monte's been able to find.
Yeah, and a little, I thought it was a little bit of a reach to go for that back air. Didn't think it was going to hit, but Sparg0 sure did. And it absolutely continued to push this percent higher and higher as Sparg0's stock count continues to be unmoving.
Sparg0 building that confidence too, is content to go off stage and challenge with those ledge trumps. And that's going to be another stock taken. We're only a minute and a half in, Mochi, and when he's down, Monte's down to his last stock already.
Sparg0 just locks in. Like, you just see Sparg0 go, just go sicko. He takes a stock, locks in, makes every right decision.
This is all Sparg0 right now. He's been #1 in the world for a reason, man. And Monte is just trying to shut him down, but he continues to land into these up Bs over and over and over again.
It looks like every decision Monte is making feels like the wrong one. Even though it might be correct in the moment, Sparg0 says it's wrong, so it is. 3 stock, 2-0 for Sparg0.
Yikes. Still have one more game left to try to figure this out. It felt like Monte was starting to break down the game plan and get into the wall at the end of that game 1, but Sparg0 just said no. Nah, you didn't.
Sparg0 had enough. Sparg0 wants to win this game. Sparg0 was in losers too early. He's like,
a lot of players you'll lose that stamina depending on what character you play, but Sparg0 very much a pedal to the metal kind of player when he gets in that groove. You're seeing it here. He's trying to end this quickly with a 3-0 so he can move into losers corners.
Absolutely. And switching venues to Hollow Bastion. We'll see if Sparg0 can continue to keep the pressure up, or if Monte can find some footing and maybe take advantage of the ledge guarding that he's made so much of this bracket through.
Over to Hollow Bastion means that Monte will have that center platform to retreat to and try to reset with those down airs and disadvantage just to try to mitigate this onslaught from Sparg0. But a limit cross slash is coming through already, and that's the first stock gone.
Oh my. Sometimes that's all you can say. And Monte is just getting little hits. It feels like the complete opposite of what playing against Game & Watch is. Sparg0 is not getting hit, evading every single thing that Monte is throwing out, and then returning serve with that massive Buster Sword, and now has that limit. Only 35% onto Monte, but a few solid hits, and cross slash could be the end of Monte's second stock.
Something I've noticed throughout these Game & Watch sets from these top players fighting Game & Watch, when they're in disadvantage against him, they just DI slightly out of the range of those up airs just to threaten. So that way Game & Watch is a little bit more hesitant, so you can either just land and reset or you can whiff punish. And it's making it so difficult for Monte to get consistent damage dealing with these characters that have decent or even good aerial grip like Cloud, like Wolf. And Sparg0 continues to just find his way around this offense from Monte, just dancing and dancing around him. He's trying to use that limit, and he does find it with that up B.
You make Cloud's movement look so good, Sparg0. There's no one.
It is good.
It is, but like.
That's why they nerfed him for Smash 4. He can hold it forever in that game.
I know, you're right. I know you're right. But it feels different. It feels like
Sparg0 is different.
It feels like Sparg0's out there with his dancing shoes on, just having a ball, just dancing around this flat man who's got 2 left feet.
Get off the dance floor, bro. Let the kids rock.
Can't keep up with this Cloud.
Finally getting a berry on that down smash, and then he's going to get one immediately again. And as we've been talking, Monte even this back up. Crazy.
Yeah, I was making a dancing metaphor, and Monte had enough. He wants a spot. He wants to turn to the spotlight. Take it away, man.
Starting to just get a little bit of a lull here. Sparg0 taking his time on this ledge trap. Limit almost back on deck. He's made a lot of great mileage out of it as the set goes on, and he is going to make it back.
Tomahawk shield, what an option. It's so good for Sparg0 to use, and he cross up, cross slasher. Not going to connect, but Monte in that 78%, looking scary. Does not want to be on the bad end of a back air, but getting more and more percent as these up airs continue to connect. Sparg0 gets one into an F tilt and looking a little closer. Got that limit on deck. Monte, this ledge interaction.
He's looking for it, but it's going to be a dash attack to finish things out in 3-0 fashion for Sparg0.
Yeah, that ledge interaction could be and was the last interaction for Monte in this tournament. Flash Flood out at 7th place.
Congratulations to him. Back-to-back major top 8s.